minute? Why you out here bragging to your friends? I don't like you like that. Don't want no relationship. All I want is you to please me with those juicy lips. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm wrong for this. I'm wrong for this. Y'all men do this all the time. Denise was right. A man can give it, but he can't take it. Boy, you bout to lose your mind.
Well, hello everybody. Do right coming back at y'all one more time, one more time, one more time. And we're so glad to be in the number and to shake your hand and to make you laugh and to bring some of the real topic out to you. Just one more time, y'all, just one more time. Well, you know, do right on he sit down in front of the camera, y'all, and he don't never know, you know, how the Spirit gonna lead him and where it's gonna take him and what type of information gonna come out of his mouth. It's just when the Spirit, when the Spirit comes to him and tell him, look here, do right, I got some information I need to put out, and I need to use your body for a minute. And so do right, he just go with the reason and he let them use him, see. Some of y'all ain't gonna understand it, but it ain't for your head to understand. Like I said, just get in where your ass fit in. Anyhow, some folks gonna be mad cause the way do right say things, but you know, it just is what it is, and just get what little bit that you can get out of it, and stop looking at the messenger and pay attention to the message. Cause it's the truth that's gonna set you free, and the truth alone gonna do that. But anyhow, the thing that I want to do right mind today to talk about, y'all, is, y'all know how Do Right knows it. And he be reading all type of stuff. He posts a lot of stuff. But he posted a 2-part video series called Stocks and Blowings. And y'all watch those of y'all who watch them will see that you can go on the line and find out how much money your birth certificate worth, how much money your driver's license, your social security number, and the money attached behind them things. Now, Do Right got a CD that he done compile over the years of information. They're going to tell us how we can claim those things and claim that money and set up your Treasury direct account. Now, Do Right ain't did none of it. So what Do Right talking now is still theory to him. It been others who did it, but to Do Right is still a theory. But I got a CD I done compiled. Now, I ain't selling the CD. I want to get the information out to the people free, but it costly. So we asking everybody, that want a CD to holler, just give us a little donation so we can buy some more CDs and some more covers and pass the CDs out to the people. And those who gonna use it, those who ain't. But then they won't be able to say that they didn't know, because we put information in their hand. Because we want to put the information into the preacher's hand. We want to put the information into the politician's hand. And then we want to put the information in your hand. So then you can check their asses. When the preacher lying in the pulpit and the politician lying down there in the board meeting. And we keep being pimped and taxed. We be tired of it and taxed it the damn death. Is you feeling? I know y'all feeling. Some of y'all been out there, been waiting and been mad because the Do-Right TV, y'all thought the Do-Right TV was going to be out there. But Do-Right had to do like the Jesus did, see? If you read your Bible, then you see how the Jesus did. Jesus just didn't stay out in the open. Jesus just showed up on the scene, and boom, he hit their asses. He hit them with some serious stuff, and then he went on back and hid him. He hung out and went to the wedding and made wine and stuff. You know, so he wasn't always teaching and cussing folks out all the time. He just show up on the scene and get them shaking in their boots. Then they wanted to know what happened, and then he just sank on back in the background with the rest of them. And there ain't no Jesus from the rest of the folk. But with that information, do I feel like now that information, the information that we need to be on. You know how they talk about the national debt? That ain't the money they owe China or nothing. That's the money that they owe the national people here. In order to keep their system running, it's a debt system. They have to stay in debt. And the more debt they make, the more money and commerce they create. So Do-Right said the common people need to learn how to do commerce. Because we don't understand commerce no more. That information been hid from us. And Do-Right got to give y'all some book. Y'all just be patient. He got to give y'all a little book to kind of verify what it is he's saying if he got his book right here with him. But he don't know. Yeah, we got one right here. We got one right here. And we're going to give y'all the information out of it. It's the Book of the Freak. This is a D. Williams by West. I'm going to see what copyright on this one is.
If I can find it. 1963. But we're going to go over here to the Paul man in the book of the Colossians and get this little book, get this little part out. Number 1 in the Colossians, chapter 1 in the Colossians, verse 20. Take the glasses off so I can see it better. Verse 25. We'll start at verse 25. In it I have been made a minister according to the trusteeship God entrusted to me for you, that I may prove among you the universal message of God, the open secret, covered up from the people of former ages and generations, but now uncovered to God's people, to whom God has chosen to make known how glorious are the riches of this open secret among the heathen, namely Christ, in you the hope of your glorification. Now what we're dealing with is some information that been hid from people. Not just Do-Right looking people, but from common white folk too. Do-Right said in one of his other videos that Do-Right ain't gonna get what we call, what we think, or what we've been called to talk to look at as white people, because they got some sellout niggas among them. See, Do-Right ain't gonna give them. Matter of fact, a lot of them Do-Right brothers and sisters. Now let me show you what I'm talking about using the book that the preacher like to give you. Now Joseph was sold out into Egypt by his brothers. And then Joseph rose up to be the viceroy or governor or president of Egypt. He was just the president of the corporation or the business, but he ain't own the business. Can you feel it? But then there was a famine in the land of Canaan, and Joseph's brothers came down into Egypt looking for food for corn. But Joseph seen them, he knew they were his brothers. But they didn't know Joseph was their brother, but Joseph had a coat of many colors on him. So he came in all different type of complexion. So that's how they didn't know the Joseph. See, it's some people that look like to do right, we beat up on the people who we think that we've been taught to be, who we've been taught and called white. And many of them are fighting their hearts out, looking out for us. But we beat them up and beat them down. So, do right say he ain't get them people. They his brother and sister. You just have to know how to know them. If you know them and know who you is, then they know you know who they is. You don't have to broadcast it or showcase it. But they there working for us hard. But the book where he just read talked about some things that been hid, some information. And that's why I do right deal with the information that been hid from the people. You know, it make do right feel good when he be out and about and he bump across people and people tell him, well, you know, I sure like reading some of the stuff that you put up. So I'm glad they're reading, because when they read, they start to think. You start to think then. And your mind become open. Your mind expand. You know, reading is foreign to mental. It's foreign to your mental. If you read, you can get in a book and go anywhere you want to go. But a lot of information been hid from the common people. So D-Right want to tell us that we got to get back into doing the commerce. There's a book y'all can get for free on the Google Books. It's called The Law of Negotiable Instruments. D-Right gonna ask everybody that can and that will go on there, find that book, and download it for free. Then we start learning what negotiable instruments are. And then we can start negotiating our own damn instruments. If you're feeling what D-Right coming. But he ain't gonna make this long. He just had to come out there and put this little bit out there where y'all can see. I know y'all been missing looking at D-Right good looking self. You know, y'all been missing the good looking D-Right. You know, let y'all see him. You know, get y'all a good look at the D-Right. You know, y'all know, take a good look, think like get a headshot. Y'all can see that little egg on the head. Y'all see that little egg on the head back there. You know, see? You see that little egg on the head back there. Y'all know them do-righters now. That them do-righters. That them Creek and them Yamasee and them Muskogee Indian. And don't mean all caught up in the color code. We got some more, you know, a little paler than I am, but they're still my brothers. But anyhow, we're going to make this a short and sweet. And after a while, D-Rock going to be coming up. He going to have some TV, y'all. And he can get him a booty bill, because these women won't let him spoil them. Like they let the preachers spoil them, because D-Rock ain't got no TVs. But the one thing about it, and that for sure, if D-Right bite your ass, everybody going to know who bit you. And you can believe it. And so until next time, y'all take this little bit, do what y'all can do with it. And we're going to see what we can do about it. So D-Right going to have to greet y'all in the greeting words of peace. I'm going to say it in the Arabic language.
Y'all better not eat up all that damn bacon. Save me a damn piece.